One of the biggest concerns, obviously, that members of staff have when they're submitting coursework and material for marking via external post is the fact that it's going to get lost. And obviously that material that they've spent hours with their students preparing, the students have spent a long time getting ready, they put their best effort into. If that then gets lost, obviously that's got huge repercussions.
When we heard about the repository, we really liked the idea and we really wanted to have a go. So as soon as it was available, we did sign up and try it.
The first time we used the repository was June of last year, so June 2009. And it was, in fact, my head of French who came and said, we'd like to use it, we've heard about it, we think it will be a really good way of saving us time and helping us with our management.
Delivery is very quick, we just upload it when you're ready on the deadline set by the board. So that's a benefit to us. In terms of printing, that takes away all the printing.
The quality of the material that you can put in, because you're doing it online, because you're not printing it off, that the students' work can be so much more detailed, so much more attractive than would be possible from a paper version.
Because there's no change to the deadline we moderate for, uploading the work via the repository gives us 2 or 3 days extra.
There is a bulk upload facility, and as long as you follow the instructions, very straightforward. Put the 4-digit candidate number at the beginning of the file name, followed by an underscore, and then anything else you like, so you know what the file's about. You can upload literally all of the files with a couple of keystrokes, which means you're not going in and out all the time, candidate after candidate after candidate. So if you've got big centres, it will still work for you.
One recommendation I would make is that if you are doing your coursework on the computer, you're not printing it off and you're going to subsequently upload it onto the repository, make sure you save it in multiple places.
The fact for me that I can look at the repository and see files sitting there successfully uploaded, telling me who's required in the sample, knowing that everything's there, just means I'm not going to get those awkward faxes and telephone calls from OCR saying the moderator says they haven't got your work.
Each member of staff has a memory stick. They get the students to transfer their coursework portfolios over to a memory stick, and then when we want to upload it to the repository, we get an email through from the moderator saying which pieces of coursework he wants. You just plug your memory stick into the computer, click on the student you need to upload the coursework for, and it's as simple as that, and you can do very, very quickly, you can get the whole lot done. And from an environmental point of view, that's a heck of a lot of paper saved.
I think there's going to be 2 reactions to the repository from teachers. One is the cautious approach where they might not be too keen to use it, and others will be the ones that said really, really excited about it, say yes, that's the way to go. As
we continue in the electronic era of exams and more is going electronic, we all know it's something we're not going to escape, we can't get away from. And although initially it's always that sense of, oh no, I've got to learn something new, OCR for certain in this case have set up a very simple system that really does work easily.
What I would say, so it all comes down to the planning and to mark and teach towards the repository and get familiar with it. The benefits are there, and to support those who might feel a bit cautious about using that route.
Be planning ahead, because with controlled assessment coming in at GCSE, I think that's the area where the repository is really going to take off. We all know now that your heads of department know that you're collecting lots and lots of electronic coursework, which at some stage has got to the exam boards for moderation. And certainly with OCR, the repository is going to be the easiest way to do that. So start talking to heads of department now, start networking with other exams officers who are using it. And it really is a very straightforward system. And start maybe with just one subject. Find a head of department who wants to do it and try out at least one subject, one unit. And once you find out how easy it is, I don't think you'll want to go back.